Miss
Mojo.
Mojo.
He's in the Marianne.
I'm on the floor.
Very fast.
Miss Mojo. Hey, Miss Mojo, my name is Sam.
And my name is Eliza.
And we are here to give you our thoughts on the season 12 premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of opulence.
We'll be discussing details from episode 1, so naturally, a major spoiler alert is in order.
And be sure to stick around to the end where we will be revealing our leaderboard and showing our point system for how we are going to be ranking the queens this season.
So let's get started with those workroom entrances and the mini challenge.
Y'all thirsty?
Britta was the first queen to walk into the room. You could tell through and through pro. She's got a polished look. She's looking snatched. She's playing it safe.
Next up, we had Nicki Doll, and I know that Sam has all kinds of feelings about Nicki Doll.
So many feelings about Nicki Doll. Something about Nicki Doll has just drawn me to her moth to a flame. I love Nicki Doll's suit, look, monocle, yes, love all of it. She's given me every French girl that's ever rejected me realness. Nicki Doll, steal my heart.
He really, really likes Nicki Doll.
I don't know why. It's primal, it's visceral. Shame me for my thirst.
Next up, we have Widow Von Du, who I am falling in love with. Her entrance was my favorite. The booty on this gal, the attitude, and the runway. I love the hair, the color, the dress, the reveal. I'm eating it up.
You know we eat 8 spiders a year in our sleep.
Yeah, oh God.
That's Eliza with Widow.
Is that true though?
No.
No, I
not
don't
at
think
all.
it's true.
She had the cool like Missy Elliott neon vibe at the beginning, but I'd like to see Widow's looks a little more snatched in the future. Like Britta has everything just perfectly fit, and I'd like to see that a bit more from Widow.
Jackie Cox came in, super cute, love the comedy, awesome runways.
My sense of fashion is a little bit more old school.
Comes out right away, just a full-fledged personality, a lot of heart behind there. I'm really excited. Heidi N. Closet. Liked her vibe. I want to see more charisma from her. I think she's a little timid. She is, so to speak, hiding in her own closet.
I like her. I just wasn't sure about the tongue trill she did.
What the?
You and Jackie both were like, excuse me?
Okay, is someone trying to come from my culture? You know, it sounds a little bit like a Persian trill.
Gigi Good came in next. She is gorgeous. We all know this.
Oh my God, yeah.
She's coming in with personality too. She's got a whole vibe, a whole helmet, hair, look. Eliza, what are your thoughts on Crystal?
Who's ready to party and play?
I think Crystal seems like a super sweet, lovable weirdo. The makeup is a little heavy, I find, in most of her looks. I can't see her face, and I feel like maybe she's a little shy, maybe she's hiding a little bit. I did like the uniqueness of the Freddy look. I want to see a little more of what's underneath it.
For someone who is so good at standing out, I found her in the background a lot. She's gonna have a moment where she can't just be her character anymore. She has to be herself and let that come through. So that's gonna be what we're looking for from Crystal.
We also discovered that the queens are split in two this season.
Because whether you're part of a lucky 7, a baker's dozen, or a menage a trois.
I want to see everybody.
We get more FaceTime with them. We get to see a little more of what everyone does and how these queens interact. I love the season 6 when they did it. I'm really here for it now.
We are doing a list on the best workroom entrances on all the seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race. Who do you think from season 12 should make the cut?
Let us know your favorite workroom entrances, and they might be up there with our Sashas and our Laganjas in our
They
list.
just might be. Comment below.
Now we get to see them out of drag.
Some cute folks. Nicki Doll.
Don't get me started. We have Crystal Method with her trailer park trade realness. Mwah.
Who knew she had a mullet under there?
I mean, it makes so much sense.
My dad had a mullet that was like down to his crack, so
Wait, really?
I'm trying to get there.
Jackie.
Oh yeah, Jackie.
Such a handsome, gorgeous man.
Very good looking.
Jackie, damn! Jackie is hot! I definitely need to see where all these hummus go, because come on, bubble butt.
Well, all these what?
Hummus.
She mocked the producer. Did you
I know,
see
yeah, I
that?
love that.
Hummus.
Hummus, oh my God.
Hummus, oh my God.
Coming up to the maxi challenge.
What a challenge.
Is it just me, or was this like a really intense challenge for week 1? Imagine being told that you're gonna be on camera rapping and that Nicki Minaj is gonna be judging your raps. I would be terrified.
This is such a strong season. They're giving them more FaceTime. It makes sense that right out of the gate, they have to really do something that's gonna set them apart. But also, oh my God, I can't imagine rapping in front of Nicki Minaj. Beach, beach, let's go to the beach. We have them rapping, dancing, choreographing their own moves. We saw Jackie kind of take a leadership position, even though she wasn't doing the choreography. You could tell she was very much not just in charge of the workroom vibe, but holding everyone together too.
Yeah, it felt like she was smoothing things over when there was some tension happening.
We also saw Britta taking a bit of a leadership role, but getting in her own head.
In New York, she has such a big reputation, so I'm surprised to see her kind of buckling under the pressure.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? So we got to see the queens interacting in the workroom, putting on their makeup, talking to each other. We've got election year, they're really leaning into the political angle.
It kind of kills me that unfortunately every season we have queens talking about injustice or oppression that they've faced simply for being gay, for being themselves, and it just crushes me. These people are bringing us so much joy. Imagine the threat of death just for being yourself.
Being gay is still punishable by death in Iran.
It's horrible the conditions that queer people face across the world. This show is dedicated to highlighting those stories, and we love that.
So on the runway, Miss Nicki Minaj came out instead of RuPaul. Quite a shocker. It's Nicki Minaj, right? So you expect her to make an entrance. I fully expected her to come in, you know, rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. You know, her look was straight fire, literally head to toe red with a little pop of neon nails.
Phoenix realness, love that. We always have a super big pop star coming in on these first episodes. Nicki Minaj, no exception. There were some fire verses here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, these guys did a great job. I guess you were right about these guys could handle a harder first challenge.
There was no weak verse in there.
No, definitely not.
Even Crystal Method, who was like,
I've never even sang karaoke before.
spit a great verse.
Gigi said that she was a performer, she's not just a look queen, but we've heard people say that before and it doesn't always end up being true. She's such a great performer, I was happy to see that. She's really not just a look.
We got to see who all of them were. I got to see my Nicki doll, oh, not just rapping, but singing.
Talent and fashion is what I bring to you, and I guarantee you ain't no moving cool.
Nicki doll could murder me and I would love it.
This is a lot.
Sorry.
Gooped.
And Heidi's moves were out of control. Widow with the splits. Dang.
Those two can dance. No wonder they were chosen to choreograph the dance. Heidi was in the emergency room all night too.
I know.
Pulling backflips like she didn't just get an allergic reaction to being on TV.
Also, Nicki really looked like she was enjoying it.
She had still the edge in her critiques, but it was a very constructive Nicki, and I loved that. So we're gonna take it to the runway now.
Category is I thought the runway was great. The one thing that stood out to me was when Nicki told Heidi that she hated her makeup and her hair.
I hate your hair and makeup today.
If I was in the emergency room all night, that's what my makeup would look like. They got into it in Untucked too. Nicki came backstage and was like, so do you guys have any questions for me? And immediately Heidi's like, why do you hate my face?
Oh God.
What is it that you hate so much about my face?
Oh my God.
Crystal Method, what'd you think about her runway look?
I thought that this time the heavier makeup made sense with the devil look and body. Body yaddy yaddy.
Powerpuff Villain realness.
Yeah, that's it.
Britta was noticeably safe because she is so polished. I think the judges' critiques hopefully are gonna light a fire under her to bring us more edgy. I wanna see like a raw Britta. Britta unfiltered, if you will.
Jackie Cox.
She's got an aesthetic. For every runway, she does kind of a 60s retro thing, and it's cool, I think, when you see someone put like their stamp on it. You see them come out and you know that's a Jackie Cox look. So Nicki Minaj really loved all the raps. She seemed really inspired by some of the lines, one of Gigi's lines in particular.
Literally, I would steal that line. Like, that's a real rap line, and I want you to really understand that.
I was not expecting this level of talent just right out of the gate.
I know. And also, we got an original Nicki Minaj rap for the show.
Came from nothing but I beat the odds. Pretty queen tings with young Nick Minaj.
So when they got to the tops and bottoms of the week, sorry, let me rephrase that. Top and bottom contestants of the week.
You can just say it, tops and bottoms.
I was really confused. At first I thought, oh my God, what is happening? Why are these people in the bottom? What is Widow doing in the bottom, mainly? I was freaking out over that. Of course, they had to have a twist. So
oh, y'all wanted a twist?
this was it.
Once it got to Gigi's confessional, she's like, did I do that badly? I'm like, no, none of these girls are going home.
No.
They're keeping them all.
This week, no one's going home.
Yay! So the lip sync was absolutely crazy. And Gigi, again, turned it out. I am so happy to see such a performer coming out of her.
My favorite thing to do when I lip sync is just be so seamlessly gorgeous in fashion and then flip it around and turn it into comedy.
Gaga monster vibes, just giving
Yeah.
us the rah, big old face. 2 high-level lip syncs, but Widow just there doing the splits, pounding her crotch against the stage a la Katya.
I just try to pound my vagina into that stage so hard that the building shakes.
There was so much to love and live for, and I was there for all of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I found Widow connected with the song a bit more, and that might have been why she won.
The sliding splits, she's like double jointed or something.
Doing-
She ripped up her outfit within the first few moments and showed some of that beautiful brown skin she discussed. Woo.
And so the winner of the lip sync was Widow Von Du, and that brings us to the tops and bottoms of the week. So we're going to move on to the leaderboard power rankings, tops and bottoms. So this season, we are going to be awarding points to queens based on how well they do in the challenges. A win in a main challenge is 2 points. Being in the top 3 is 1 point. Being in the bottom 3 is -1 point. And lip syncing for your life is -2 points.
What does that mean for this week's rankings exactly?
There are no negative points. There was no bottom this week. All very positive vibes. Everyone is in the positive area. Gigi Good gets 1 point for being in the top, and Widow Von Du gets 2 points for winning the challenge.
Yeah.
Make sure to keep up with us as we go through the weeks and the points stack up. We have 6 queens coming in next week, a
Yep.
smaller group, so it would seem weirder to me if they kicked one of those off.
Oh, that's true. So like, what's gonna happen next week?
There's also potential for a 14th queen. We've seen that before where they bring back an eliminated too soon queen from another season.
I wonder who it would be.
Let us know who you think should return in the comments below. Who could be the 14th queen? Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie. Miss Vanjie. Who were your favorite queens? What were your favorite moments?
Let us know in the comments below.
Also be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, all those good things.
Because we will be here every Saturday giving you our takes on this season of Drag Race.
Bye.
Bye.